Do you think it is a good thing that they're coming back here Friday?
I think it's good that you can play in 3 days, because Joe will tell you after the defeat, when you're feeling like that and you're emotional and you're disappointed in yourself and your team, you want to bounce back as quick as you can. It'll be a nice distraction from the league, if you like, and it's a really important competition for Liverpool, so revenge needs to be on the cards.
How do they make sure there's a different outcome on Friday?
Need the fire in that first half. You know, I know he talked about the ball possession and that's going to eventually wear the teams down, and I do agree with that. Of course it does. But the Wolves team and the Premier League teams now, they're more than good enough to make 5 strong subs, and Wolves proved that tonight. So look, you need that energy. Stevie was saying he's going to have a big Liverpool back in the game on Saturday, which hopefully will bring that energy as well. But Wolves will be ready. They'll be looking forward to Friday night. It's a big night in both teams' season.
And then a third competition, because next week they're back in Istanbul to face Galatasaray in the Champions League. How do you think they're managing fighting on 3 fronts with the squad that
of late
he's got?
they've been managing really well. You know, they're on the back of 4 wins and they have been better and much improved. Getting players back fit is really important. But the 3 targets are going to be securing top 4 again for Champions League football next in the other 2 competitions. But I agree with Joe. You know, the first half was a complete waste from a Liverpool point of view today. They didn't do anything. No urgency, no ball speed change when you got into the final third of the pitch. There wasn't much quality or penetration. And the other thing is, they've got to stop conceding really poor goals. It was a basic ball up to a target man, to a focal point. You've got a 2v1 there, that's got to be dealt with. And then you've got a chance to make a latch-this tackle that they don't make. And then the second goal's a poor clearance from the goalkeeper, and there's just no reaction. Liverpool have got 3 players around that could have reacted a lot quicker to maybe stop it before it becomes a shot at your goal. You know, them shots from the edge of the box, anything can happen. You can get deflections, but they're 2 really poor goals from a Liverpool point of view. So if they want to progress in the FA Cup, they have to defend a lot better as well. You can't just blame, we didn't create enough in the final third. You've got to stop conceding goals the other way as well.
Do you think they will secure Champions League football with these reoccurring problems?
Look, the season ebbs and flows. I think they've got the quality to, of course I do. Liverpool find their stride and they can put back-to-back wins together like they did previous to this conversation. It looked like it was a dead cert. That's just how the season's going at the moment and how Liverpool's season's going. And Virgil van Dijk touched on it for the different reasons, the emotions that's gone on with their season. But I think they have the quality. I think they have the capability to, of course, but you need to step up. And talking about the chances they created tonight, I know Arne was talking about they created more than Wolves. Well, they should create more than Wolves. They should be absolutely battering Wolves. But Jose Sar's made one very good save, 1 half-decent save, and other than that, I think he had quite a quiet night. Do
the Newcastle fans have a new recruit tomorrow night?
I hope so. I'll certainly have my Newcastle top on, that's for sure. But no, I agree with Joe. I think they've been much improved lately. They've missed a big opportunity tonight, playing against a team at the bottom of the league. With all due respect, fancy Liverpool to come here and continue, posting good results, if you like. Even though the performance is the secondary importance, it's more about getting wins and just keep winning till the end of the season. It's a really disappointing result and a big opportunity.
Yeah, hugely disappointed Virgil van Dijk there. Is there anything in that from the first goal, Stephen, or did he just have to be stronger against Arakadare?
I personally don't think it's a foul. I think he's got to be a lot stronger in that situation. And I also think that Kanate could have bailed him out of trouble. I think he's gone with the wrong leg, trying to put in a tackle with your left leg in that situation. He's got to use his long levers and try and wrap his right foot and his right leg right around the ball and take ball and man completely out of the game. So he could have bailed Virgil van Dijk out the game, but you're clutching at straws asking for a foul there. You're up against a big strong sub who's come off the bench. He's the focal point. You know he's going to be physical and try and dominate you from a physical point of view. You've got to be ready for that. You've got to stand up and be stronger. So I think he'll be slightly disappointed in himself when he watches that back.
He called it slow, predictable.
He's right. He's right, because for 65 minutes Liverpool were desperate tonight, really poor. Didn't create enough. They didn't play at the right speed or the right tempo. They didn't have enough quality. He has to start Ingamora now. He has to start him because he's coming on and he's doing more in a short cameo in a short space of time than Gakpo's doing in 65, 70 minutes. So he deserves a start now. He's got to start the kid on Friday night.
Do you agree with that Gakpo has just been maybe a bit too predictable for too long now?
Well, I think Wolves look comfortable, didn't they? They looked really comfortable.
They contained Liverpool really well.
Well, that first half, a boring game suited Wolves, right? But
Yeah.
it didn't suit Liverpool. Liverpool have been asked to come out the blocks, and they've done it recently. And you could see the frustration in Virgil van Dijk's eyes.
Yeah.
That was quite a scathing interview, he goes, doesn't he? He was asking a lot more of his team. And I think there'll be some big questions in that dressing room right now.
While he's getting asked them questions, he should enjoy the night. I thought his substitutions, the timing of them and the bravery, I thought he was excellent tonight from a coaching point of view, but he must be immensely proud of his players because to a man, they're fighting for him. That's the most impressive side of it. Defensively, they're putting bodies on the line, they're all tenacious, they're all digging in, and they've got talent in the team, and it always gives you a chance. They're dangerous on the counter-attack, they've got some speed and some talented players. So I think the optimism and belief around the stadium, when you look at the bigger picture, I think there's a lot of hope.
Yeah, you can feel it in here. You certainly could tonight. Liverpool thought they'd snatch something as well because they responded immediately to Wolves going 1-0 up, and it was a goal that Mo Salah...
With the clean sheets he's got for the club, he'll be disappointed, but he's on the winning team. He made a big save off Virgil van Dijk. So it's just
being one off Ingamora down to the left.
Being a goalkeeper, if you're a striker and the Ingamoa save is almost a goal and then you have that miss, then no one really cares. But as a goalie, it just stands out, doesn't it?
But they couldn't hold on for the draw because Andre, 67 games for Wolves he's played in all competitions. Not a bad time to get your first